Ricky, host of the Texans on 3 podcast show, man. Y'all know what time it is. Big Texans talk in the building. Man, hey, it's been a hell of a week, man. But y'all know, man, if I'm in the building, then I got my guys with me, man. Let me bring up my guy, man, Patton in the building, man, a.k.a. the street, a.k.a. the future Texan scout, a.k.a.
Draft guard activated.
Definitely activated, man. And y'all know, man, we got to have a killer in the room, man. Killer Cal in the building, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Hope my guys are doing good, man. On this.
What's happening, man? We're a little late, but we straight.
Hope my guys doing good on this Friday, man.
Maxed out Friday.
Max and I, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm y'all know how I was last show, and we were 0-2. So y'all can just imagine how I feel when we 0-3. You know what I'm saying? Actually,
Tell me how you feel. How you feel?
Man, I feel way worse. I just knew that after going 0-2, and then not only that, playing the Jaguars of all teams, that we was gonna at least look like a team with a spark. You know what I'm saying? At least, right? We at least looking for a spark. Those guys came out flat, bro. And was pretty much flat the whole game. The defense, and shout out to Miko calling pretty much a good game all the way up till I guess the end or whatever, but pretty much called a good game, kept stopping those guys over and over and over and over and over again. Except the times that we didn't stop them. But yeah, man, I'm pretty pissed off though, Cal, man. I think that, I have no confidence in this team at all. I'm just being honest with you. My confidence is out of the window.
Okay,
I just don't have the confidence.
You ready to jump ship right now?
I can't jump ship because this is my city. You know what I'm saying? This is my team.
Right.
Oh, I'm not gonna jump ship, but am I a little saddened when it comes to my football Sundays and whatever primetime games we may have? Yeah, man, I'm not looking forward to it, man. It's like we putting a bad product out there on the field. We're seeing the body language, man. It's speaking volumes from the quarterback. It's just not looking good, man. And the OC looking like a deer, in the headlights. He's looking nervous out there when they put that camera on him and they show him on the sideline. He's looking tense out there, man. And it's just not no celebrating. There's no offensive celebrating where they, I'm just not seeing it, man. That's how I feel, man. How you feeling, Patton?
Imagine you just paid your rent, right? I feel like I'm living in Gotham. Right? And the Texans are the Joker. Stay with me. I feel like I'm living in Gotham. The Texans are the Joker. I just paid my rent. I only got $25 the next payday. But guess what? Just like Joker, the Texans are on that BS. And because they're on that BS, I just paid my rent. They done blew up my building. So now I ain't got nowhere to go. So in real time, I done paid all this money for the season tickets. I want nobody to buy my tickets.
Hey, that's cold when you can't even sell your tickets, man. Like,
listen, it's bad. That Monday night game, I was trying to give it away. And thank God that one
give it away.
Came through. I was trying to nigga, you know where my seat is. I got a good seat. It's premium. And I'm look, I got pictures of the seat where I'm at. Hey man, you're gonna be right here, right there. You can see this, you can see that. Hey, the neighbors on this side, the neighbors on that side, they're good people. You know what they told me? F you. So here I am.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, bro. I would like to apologize for you being in that situation because I can just imagine, bro, buying season tickets and having to deal with this. If you was going to the games, I would tell you to wear a bag on your head, like take it back to the Saints. I think that was in the '80s when they was doing that. But
no, man, I can't wear no bag. I'm too pretty for that, man. Nah.
I'm gonna wear one on the show, man, because it's ridiculous, bro. And like I said, man, CJ and his body language, bro. And I know the messages that I get in the group text that how you feel about old buddy, and
Oh man, y'all boy, if the world really knew.
it's like, man, I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. And before we started the show, we was talking about the fact of, him not caring about, what we think about the hats that he's wearing and stuff like that. And I mean, I I understand, but at the same time, I do think it's probably the fact that he's from California, and they wear sports hats for different reasons, and not even if he's wearing it for a specific reason. People get confronted about what they wear in California all the time, and somebody might tell you to take it off, and your whole thing is to stand your ground and not take that off. And if you know, you know. And so maybe,
Oh, damn,
he's
he ain't got no
indoctrinated.
bone in
He's
his body.
indoctrinated into like, nah, I can't let nobody tell me, what not to wear. But it's like, it is kind of retarded because you don't see I don't think you see any other player doing that. I don't know about when how was our relationship with the Phillies when Jalen Hurts wore that Houston Astros hat?
Oh, I was about to bring that up. If you're winning, nobody gives a damn. When you're losing, everybody talking about, Laramie Tunsil's eyebrows and his purse and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
For
Like
real.
when you winning, nobody cares. No, when you winning, you could be Dennis Rodman wearing a wedding dress with different color hair and tattoos everywhere. You winning.
He gonna go
When
get
you winning, you could be Ricky Williams in a wedding dress right next to Mike Dicker.
Yeah.
If you're 0-3, people gonna find things to just like pick the scab at. They're gonna say everything. And the thing about CJ is a Cali active. When I say active, like he's very aware. CJ knows, man. Like, but I don't have a problem with it because I be on Instagram and I be watching guys walk in and looking at what hats they got on and he wearing bell bottoms and like I don't care, bro. Give me 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions.
Exactly.
You can wear a ballet tutu.
Hey,
I wouldn't care, bro.
you can come out there wearing them big old shoes, like them shoes that look like Mario Brothers or something, like they Mickey Mouse feet or something like
Man,
that. They
I
real
wouldn't
big.
care.
Yeah, I wouldn't care, man. I like you said
Yeah.
you hit that right on the head, pause. That really that's it. Like the problem is that he's not winning. So yeah, we gonna pick at little different things and certain things. And
So let me say this. The Philadelphia media is way more harder than the South media because we all heard about the Northeast media, Boston, Philly, New York, all
Yeah.
that.
Tough.
Jalen said, I wear this Astros hat because I'm from Houston. Next question. Shut it down. Didn't try to elude the question or whatever. He was like, but see, Jalen went to a Super Bowl and lost it, went to a Super Bowl and won it. He can come in a whole Astros uniform if he wanted to, bro. Like
for real. No, for real.
You know what you're missing though? Both those guys are so different. They night and day, right? Let's compare the two real quick since we're here. The better passer is CJ. The better leader of men is Jalen Hurts all day. Excuse me. Jalen Hurts commands his huddle. Jalen Hurts commands his team. Jalen Hurts commands his organization. CJ does none of these things.
Mm-mm.
Now, granted, both guys come from a tough upbringing. You know, they are life battle tested, but sometimes us men go through life. Either it makes us or it shapes us. And if it shapes you, it can either be good or bad. And I'm not taking a shot at CJ's personality, who he is as a man. You know, he's a believer of God, follower of Christ. However, let's keep the main thing the main thing. This is football. You're in a tough sport, a very highly criticized sport. You're paid the money you're paid to be criticized by those who get paid to criticize you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you can't take criticism from this fan base, we're not rah, 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 rah. The hardest we've ever been on a player for this team was when Shaw had a meltdown.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we was at his front door because we couldn't believe how close we were to something that we have never had before. So here we are again. We got another good quarterback. Well, at least y'all think they had a good quarterback. Y'all think we're on the brink of something. I'll include myself. We think we're on the brink of something. So yes, the fans of this team are having that same meltdown. Granted, nobody knows where he stays. Condo High Rise downtown. But at the same time, we're not going to go miss this kid because we, as a city, as a community, we learn from our mistakes. We won't do sharp shit to you. But at the same time, dude, when are you going to man up, let your nuts drop, and go play grown man football, bro?
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of us getting these damn rookies, i.e. Pierce, come here, ball out year one, i.e. Petrie, come here, ball out year one. Stroud, same thing. Then what do you get year two, year three? Out of those three guys I just mentioned, one has got a payday, which I'm leaning towards the CJ. Why did he get paid? Because but anyways, we will get to that later. But far as
what did CJ say? Because I heard it.
We're gonna get to it. Let's stay with CJ real quick. However, it's simple. For this team to have the defense that we have, all you gotta do is make the simple throws. That's it. I just watched Sam Darnold last night cut up. I watched Kyler Murray, you know, he threw 2 picks that wasn't his fault, but he cut up. These guys are making NFL grown man throws. Their offensive line is not that good. They're not top one offensive lines. They are in the middle of the pack.
Mm-hmm.
Right above average or below. But these NFL quarterbacks are making plays, making throws that they have to make in order to sustain the game, the drives that they're in. If our guy can't do that, then we up shit's paddle, we up shit's creek without a paddle.
Yeah.
I just told you. Hey, I just paid rent. And the Joker done blew up my building.
Because what do you think? What do you think about this, Pan? What do you think about the offensive line that we had during CJ's rookie year? Like, did you think that was like some just crazy, just monster offensive line? No, it wasn't.
To all the fans, listen. Stop blaming the offensive line. Keep the main thing, okay? Yes, the guy has been sacked a lot. Last year, I'm going to start with you, Nick, because you said year one. Year one, that offensive line played musical chairs throughout the whole year. Last year, they were consistent, but they were inconsistent. When I say consistent, meaning same guys was in the lineup. Inconsistency for us, can't block nobody, can't pick up stunts, can't run block, can't pass block. All right, cool. This year, you get somewhat of a consistent line, but injuries happen. This is football. These things tend to happen. And the problem you had last year, which was the rush up the middle, is not the problem this year. Do guys get through the middle from time to time? It's going to happen, bro. It's football.
Mm-hmm.
You need 3 guys to block Vita Vea. Thank God the Rams didn't have Aaron Donald. He probably would have got killed. Who the hell is on Jacksonville D-line to even give you a problem? Now, granted, Big E took a whooping, and that's cool. That's going to happen here, rookie. But he still held his own. Chin up high. You ain't seen him in the post game. No. No, I'm gonna be better. Don't worry about it. I'm all right. I got
this. Do y'all think that the black eye or the shiner or whatever you want to call it, did that happen during the game, or do you think in the locker room somebody got him?
I think it happened during the game.
During the game, bro. The play Hodge 41 got the sack. That wasn't his head. Like the way Hines moved his helmet up real hard.
Yeah,
his helmet did that on the inside. It happened. Well, you're not allowed, so you wouldn't understand. But when you're going
It
to
happened to me several times. Yeah.
that shit happens, bro. I've had like bruises, like trying to beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? But that's the part of when you're in the trenches, those things tend to happen, bro. And he ain't seen. I need my quarterback, bro, to be a grown man, to be a man, a leader of men. Until he's a leader of men, we're gonna keep getting what we got.
Yeah, and it's too
to the fans. The O-line is not the problem. It's the quarterback. You can blame Kaylee, you can blame Casario, you can blame D'Amico. These guys not on the field. It's the guy that's on the field 100% of the plays, taking the snaps, making poor decisions. Place the blame towards him. Either he gonna man up, either he gonna shit or get off the pot.
Yep. That's it.
Another Ohio State quarterback.
Yep, that's where I'm
at. Yeah, but I'm gonna give CJ his criticism, but I'd be damned if I let Nick Caley escape. I'd be damned if I'm gonna let you sit up here and say, yeah, it's all CJ and not Caley. Caley ain't drawing up shit. Caley ain't doing nothing. The offensive personnel is horrible. They're starting to play Woody Marks a little bit more. But Higgins is more aware of the playbook than Noel. I don't think Noel knows the playbook right now. I've seen too many mistakes he made.
He's lacking the bottom.
Dalton Schultz don't want to block. Dalton Schultz, like, man, I'm telling you, if Cade Stover wasn't hurt and Brevin Jordan, I would cut Dalton Schultz.
He'd be traded.
That dude don't want to. Man, I would flat out cut him.
He's here by default. He's here by default. Like, hey, you the only one that made it through the scrap healthy. That's why you're here.
So I don't understand how you can sit in the room of two offensive, I ain't gonna say two offensive genes, but two different systems, and you say that I'm gonna create a system. See, I'm waiting for somebody to create their own real system, because every time I look up, it's either gonna be a Kubiak Shanahan system or it's gonna be the New England system. Where the rest of the systems at? Like, I mean, just evolve from what you learned and do something different, because what we was told, what Caley was, and all this enthusiasm, like on the sideline, the dude looked like he's just out of gas in the first quarter. I don't see no enthusiasm. I don't see none of that stuff.
I see worry, boy. He be looking at that play sheet like, boy, what the hell am I about to do?
That dude, he don't know. So my thing is, if he don't have confidence, how you gonna like show the confidence to your quarterback? Like, I don't think I think he's very unsure of himself. I think Caley just really don't know, man. Like, I've seen better play calling.
But it's impossible. How do you get all the way up to this position? How do you?
I'm gonna tell you how. I have a homeboy a little bit older than me, and we used to argue about, we debate. I love to debate and argue and all that other stuff. He said, man, let me tell you something. It's totally different when you talking about it and looking at it on TV, and you have to do it in real time. He said, man, you will nut up from nerves. And I think that D'Amico is looking at it like, I think the lights is just too bright for this dude right now. Now he's going to have to come out and just show us something different. Like, we need to see something creative.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what it is. Like, you got to see something creative. Every damn route cannot be 7 yards and further.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing too is, and when you say you can't blame it on the line, I can blame it on the blocking, because when we go max protections and two receivers out, they're still getting pressure on the quarterback. So my thing is, you have to have when you have two receivers going out, you have to have a dedicated route, like a route that's just going to automatically work. That can be like a quick slant. That can be, a dig route. That can be an out route. But it has to be something that you go and look at the defense and say, this is just pitch and catch. This is like backyard pitch and catch. That's when you do that. And then you get a rhythm. And so what happens is those defensive ends and those linemen, they start to kind of lay back and try to put their hands up to get into the passing zone. But if you drop in 5 steps and 7 steps and the routes are 7 and 9 yards, that give Hines Allen and I think Walker enough time to just go around the edges and do what they need to do, man. It's simple football to me.
Yep.
Can I combat you with this?
Go ahead.
I'm putting the blame back on CJ. If you know that, and this is going by what he said out his mouth, I have control of the offense, right?
Let me stop you right there. From what he said and what you see, tell me, do it look like he got control of the offense?
Nope, but I'm going by what you said.
No, CJ. But just tell me what you see.
I'm with you. I'm Cal. You know, we always here. So you said I have control of this offense. I like this offense because I have control. I can change X, Y, and Z, right? That's what you said. Now, insert what you just said, max protection. That's Kubiak, Shanahan, West Coast. Max protection, a two-man route concept. If you truly have control of your offense, and you know, because all the Jacksonville did was rush 4, put everybody back. You're the quarterback. You're seeing this snap after snap after snap after snap. Change a route. If you know, hey, CJ's not dumb. He's not stupid. If you know these guys is in cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, whatever the cover is, but they dropping everybody back. Hey, Nico, give me a quick 5-yard out. Whoever is a 2, who's it, Kurt Higgins, whoever it is, hey, run this route this way. Do like change the routes. Set somebody up, bro. One of your guys that's supposed to be a max protection or a blocker, hey, Schultz, give me a 5-yard out. Quick out. Hurry up, quick out. Quick block, go out. Like, he has the power to change these things. Like, this is going to sound crazy, but Nitty, you can relate to this. We play Madden. You on offense, I'm on defense. I see what you're doing. You see what I'm doing. Now, we had a mastermind game. Okay, he didn't see me run this play. I didn't see him run that play. He's been going to this guy in that route. Let me go over here. And by the time I go over there, what you gonna do? Go somewhere else.
Go somewhere totally different. Hot routed.
You know what I'm saying? Now but see, the thing is, when you do that, sometimes it's a gamble. But in this game, you have to gamble in order to win. And we're not gambling at all.
There you go. We playing straight up. We ain't doing no finesse.
You would think Bobby's still the goddamn OC.
Straight up. I'm talking about, man.
You would think Bobby Slogan is still the offensive coordinator right now. You would really think that.
That's the thing that hurt the most too, right there, Pat. Is that, man, that dude, somebody had put on the internet that, man, we should apologize to Bobby Slowick. And I was like, damn.
It's still up for Bobby.
I say, damn. She can't blame him for saying it, though.
You can't change them because they're still, yeah. Hey, hold on real quick. Shout out to Mello Mike. Mello, I've been very, very busy. Like, let me show you something. As I'm doing the show right now, I'm doing homework. I don't want to show the book because people know what I got going on, but I'm doing homework right now as I'm doing the show. That's how dedicated I am. Mello, I know you. I seen you emailed me twice already. I've been real busy. I'm gonna email you my number. Just give me a phone call. Okay. I mean, you know, Mello, you part of the family. I got love for you. So I'm gonna email you my number. Shoot me a text, and we can call. We can talk ball all day when I'm available. But let me say this real quick. I was talking to my Uncle Mark. Shout out to Uncle Mark, man. Love you. Talking to him, he was asking me about the show and with the offensive coordinator place situation, right? As you guys know, I was pounding the table all season for Doug Peterson. And I said, man, Doug Peterson, Mike McCarthy, I'd have been cool with those two, right? One guy that I know for sure, 1,000%, I put my life on it. That's how confident I am in this guy. And it's very, very touchy. It's very, very controversial. It's very it's un-Texan-like for them to do this. And I
John Gruden?
Yes. Boom. You want somebody that can fix him? That's the guy. You want somebody to get your offense 30 points a game? That's the guy. You might not like his personnel changes or the guys he wants to bring into the room or into the organization, offensive wise, personnel wise, maybe coaching wise. But
I like him, but you know who else I think too? That would be somebody that you can get that would be pretty good on the offensive side of the ball is Doug Peterson.
That's my guy, Doug.
That's why I said. That's why I said it, because you say Doug Peterson all the time.
I was putting on the table all season like that's.
I would say Doug Peterson is somebody that you can still kind of get that high profile, low profile kind of a OC where he won a Super Bowl as a head coach not too long ago, and
I want to say, did he win twice? Or he went twice?
Yeah, he went twice.
Did he win twice?
I think he did. If I'm not mistaken, he did. Maybe we get confused.
Brandon, if you're in the chat, Brandon, check out Brandon.
I know he won with Philly. He won with Philly. So.
He won with Philly with the Philly special. I know he did that. And then after that, he went to Jacksonville, trying to fix Sunshine. And Jacksonville is just, I ain't got too much to say about that, even though they won. So shout out to them, but fuck y'all anyway. But I wanted a guy with a good resume. Like this is my checkbox for my offensive coordinator for my team. A guy that has play calling experience. Brandon, how many Super Bowls did Doug Peterson go to with Philly, or just in general? Because I'm pretty sure he has another ring with Kansas City as well, if I'm not mistaken. I needed a guy that has a good play calling history, not just a 1-year guy, a 2-year wonder, a substantial resume, a head coaching qualified background, a guy who's been in pressure situations, adversity situations, like everything that I want. Doug Peterson checks off the box, bro. Even with Mike McCarthy, John Gruden, these guys check the boxes for everything we need for as an offensive coordinator. Now, I don't lean as high or hard as I would to Mike McCarthy as I would with Doug or John, because Mike McCarthy had Aaron Rodgers. I can easily say you had Aaron Rodgers. You went to Dallas, you had Dak. I mean, Dak is an up and down player. And then Dallas is a high profile situation. So if you win 7 games, you still might get fired. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, if Aaron Rodgers had DeMeco Ryans defense, Aaron probably got about 3.
3 easily.
Yeah. So
the Super Bowl they won that year, that was the best defense he's had.
Yeah.
Period.
But
I'm gonna tell you something. Speaking on the OCs though, that's crazy. The fact that DeMeco, and I actually feel sorry for him that he did that. Hopefully, and he should get a chance to correct this if Kaylee doesn't work out. But it's still gonna be, 2 marks against him, that his first 2 coordinators that he chose to go with during CJ's rookie contract were 2 guys who never play called before. And so he went with 2 risks that was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think after he did that with Bobby, he definitely should have went with somebody proven. We were all expecting somebody proven, but they brought in Nick Caley, and we were, we got sold on the fact that, he's from the McVay tree and from New England, and he's a tight end specialist, and we thought this offense was going to be cooking with the tight ends. I mean, a lot of shit that we thought did not materialize, and it's about to be week 4. And I just want to ask this question to both of y'all, and after this question, I want to go to some questions in the bull ring before we get out of here. But
shout out to the bull ring.
I just want to ask y'all a question. Name the team that y'all ever seen in this position, 0-4, 0-3, however you want to call it.
I got it pulled up right now. Go ahead and ask your question.
And they turned it around and just made it look like, oh shit, this was a totally different team. They got it together. Who was it?
Do you want to hear my answer? Because this is an old school.
Texas?
No, this is an old school answer. It's older than that, man. It's the 1993 Oilers. It's the 1993 Oilers. I already had it pulled up, bro. Let me tell you something, man. The Oilers started off 1-4. They went to go play Buffalo on a Monday night and lost 35-7.
Mm-hmm.
They gave up 35 points. The game before that, they gave up 28 points.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before I read off the scores, I'm gonna let you know on defense to a lot of people who like football historians that know they had middle linebacker Al Smith, Marcus Robinson, free safety, Chris Dishman, cornerback, Bub McDowell, probably one of the hardest hitters, Ray Childress, Eddie Robinson, SWAC alum, Steve Jackson, Sean Jones, Glenn Montgomery, Lamar Lathan, William Fuller, Wilbur Marshall, Joe Bowden, Blaine Bishop, Michael Barrow, University of Miami, the U. When they went 1-4, that defense gave up 14 points. Tell me if this sounds familiar with the team that we have right now. They won, they went 1-4 and won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 straight. They gave up 14 points, 12 points, 14 points, 3 points, 20, 3, 17, 17, 17, 7, 0. Don't that sound like a D'Amico Ryans defense?
Yeah.
And then, let me add something. Let me add something else.
Hopium up in me, man. He just shot that hopium up in me.
Let me add something else.
Get my vein.
The running back, and he was a young guy, 24 years old. How old is Woody Mark?
25.
25. The running back was Gary Brown. But before Gary Brown, it was Lorenzo White, which he was still on that team. Lorenzo had 465 yards. Gary Brown rushed for 1,002 yards. Y'all want to know who the quarterback was?
Oh, hold on, I know it. Golly.
First name Harold.
What was his last name?
Moon.
Oh, Warren Moon?
Warren Moon was the quarterback. I'm gonna tell you what Warren Moon.
I thought he was, but the way that you asked the question, I thought it was a trick question, though. That's
why. That's why I say his name was Harold.
Oh,
that's his real first name, Harold. Harold Warren Moon.
Harold Moon?
Let me tell you something. CJ don't have to be spectacular if you have a defense. We just need you to put up 21, 24, 27 points. Warren Moon had a 58.3 completion rate. That's not good, but back then that was acceptable. You know why? You know why? Because he was an all-pro that year. Think about it.
Man, bro.
That was back then. And think about it. He had 3,400 yards passing. He had 21 touchdowns and 21 interceptions.
Damn.
Don't sound like a Pro Bowl all-pro year, but guess what? That defense got it done. And Sean Jones used to go on the Indy Kalu show and say, hey, man, that was the year that for 8 weeks straight, and this when the NFL was different, for 8 weeks straight, they knocked off the starting quarterback for the game. That defense, he said that defense was totally special, and it was special that year. That was the year that we were supposed to go to the playoffs. Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl, I think, 92, 93, and 95.
That's the year Buffalo came back on us, right?
Buffalo was...
Music City.
No. That was 90, like 94. This is when we lost to Kansas City. That's when we lost to Joe Montana.
Yeah,
we lost to Joe Montana. But all I'm saying is, if you ask me, have I seen it before? Yeah, I've seen it with a dominant defense and a subpar offense with not a great running game. But all you have to do is put enough points on the board and let the defense do what they need to do. Is CJ capable of doing that? Yeah, I do think so. Do we have a running game that we think is capable? Yeah, I think if you use Woody Marks and scheme up a running game better than running in between the 1 and 2 gaps. Like, how can your play action pass be stretch dives, but your actual runs is inside the guard and tackle? You're not fooling nobody.
You pissing me off now, man, because that's you
Come
right.
on, man.
Bro, that is dumb. Like that. Come on, bro. He outsmarting himself, y'all. But hey, man, we got to go to the bull ring right quick, Cal. I'm gonna run through some of these questions. We appreciate y'all too and y'all questions, man. Mellow
For
Mike,
sure.
big shout out to Mellow Mike. He had said, Frank Patton and Cal, forget the Titans game. If this offense shows no life against the Ravens, do we fire Kaylee during the bye week? I think you have to. If you don't, you lose the fan base, I think.
Yeah. Only thing is, if you fire Kaylee right now, well, I believe they finna go I told y'all 2-3 going into the bye.
2-3, yeah.
They gonna beat the Ravens. Watch, and that's gonna be the most craziest shit. Even us as Texas fans gonna be like, damn, they went out there. But watching the Ravens play the other night, and Patton, you did put this into the group chat. You were like that they look beatable. They do. I mean, some of the shit, unless Vegas made the call, some of the stuff I saw Lamar out there doing, that shit was ridiculous. I was like, what
Lamar
the
plays good football until the end of the game.
Bro, was holding on to the ball, just tripping. I'm talking about drifting back, just holding the ball, bro. I was like, what is he doing?
Game as well. That team they have right now is not a team that can close.
Now, something else I noticed this too, and y'all might think I'm tripping because I'm comparing this to Madden, but this happens in real life too. When you are a quarterback that can run, or this dynamic runner and a dynamic passer, sometimes you actually get caught up sometimes in your mind. Like it's like a place where you just get stuck. You don't know what to do. You don't know whether to throw it. You see these guys, they probably got about 2 spies out there on your ass. You see these guys just watching you. You don't know what to do in that split second. It seems like Lamar just get caught up, bro, in the split second. Like, bro, I literally don't know what the fuck to do right now. And so rather than throw a pick, I think he just holding on to the ball. Willie said, let's see, he say, if CJ Stroud doesn't win the next game, do you think they'll bench him and start Davis Mills as a starting QB? Appreciate that, Willie, man.
Chill.
I think
my boy chill.
I think they need to. I think something needs to ignite a fire in CJ because I don't like this wimpy, mopey. Hey man, we gonna get it together. Hey, we might go out there and lay another egg. Man, I might be saying that all season because that's what that line when he said that in the press conference. That shit was depressing. Like, why would you say that? And you still going out there laying eggs, bro. After you said that, you done laid 2 more. So
yeah,
it's crazy, bro. So it's like I would think that they would sit his ass down. I think you sit him down this game. If Sunday come the halftime and he not doing right, man, I would love to see number 10 running out there on that field, bro.
You seen CJ lay an egg. I seen Davis Mills plant a whole damn chicken for him. I don't want to see Davis Mills under Kaylee's offense. Like I like. Man, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
Up under Kaylee's offense,
I don't want to. Well, we only seen CJ for probably about 15 plays in the preseason. So
look at it in the season though. Look how he looking in the season though.
Bro, you playing against 2s and 3s.
What if we can get what Davis Mills was doing in the preseason?
You playing against 2s and 3s. There's a difference.
Listen, hypothetically, if Davis Mills came in and the offense actually started taking off, and say we win the game, right? Would you want to keep Davis Mills in the game, or you'd be like, nah, it was just him coming off the bench. Go ahead and start CJ next week.
Nah, because I got to see what I got in CJ. I just have to. I have to make a decision this year.
No, not really. You can wait 1 more year. You don't have to.
No, see, that's us as fans talking. The organization, I told y'all, Nick Caserio think 2 years ahead of time. So, number one, his agent is not going to be okay with the 5th year option. You know, CJ is the next quarterback up to get paid. And so if you're going to bench CJ, and if you lose CJ, mention, because he already like Patton said earlier, like the leadership qualities is not there, which is strange. Which is strange because when you say both of them grew up in adversity, now Jalen Hurst didn't grow up in no adversity. He grew up in Channelview, and his dad was his high school football coach. Like Jalen, so he and I don't want to. I'm gonna say this but I don't want it to be misconstrued in the wrong way. Jalen Hurts had leadership because maybe he had the dad in the home.
I tried to save him, but you pull back.
I just had to say it, and so now,
damn.
and so CJ has this. There's no urgency to nothing. You know, it's that thing of, hey son, did you put out the garbage? Nah, I'm gonna put it out. And then you wake up in the morning, you hear the trash truck coming, and it's like, hey son, did you put out the garbage? No, I ain't put it out, but let me go run and put it. You had all night to put out the garbage. So there's no sense of urgency with CJ. And he thinks that California cool, that, oh, everything is gonna be all right, and we're gonna get this together. And I'm not worried about that. And I don't listen to this. And man, every athlete is on social media, listens to every single thing. It's just that, do you respond to it? CJ is like, he's too cool for school. He already know he's going to get paid some type of way, whether it's going to be with us or somebody else. Mulligata going to get him paid. But I don't know if CJ just has that urgency that this is the year that we're going to win the Super Bowl, and I need to do everything
listen, Killer, he should be playing like that
I
every
agree.
year, win or lose. Whether
I
you
agree.
win Super Bowl, you know, it's game by game. And right now, that's why I put that up there, because I wanted because to me, that's something that he does seem, the way he's acting, he kind of acting like he don't want to be here, bro. And I don't know what done happened. I actually seen this video not too long ago with this lady named, her name is Rossini. I know her last name is
Diana Rossini.
Yeah. And she said that, man, she still believes that CJ is good. She say she just think that it's something going on internally, and we gonna find out soon. And I was like, what the hell?
I think it's more with the offensive coordinator. Look, let me tell you something. When we were told that it was Nick Caserio and D'Amico Ryans equally when D'Amico got hired, and Cal McNair said both of them, he said, I listen to Caserio, I listen to D'Amico, I make my decision, and I tell them what I think. Okay, that's what Cal said. Whether you want to believe it or not. Now, we know that D'Amico brought in the offensive coordinator last year. And as much as we don't like him, D'Amico track record with him is 2 playoff wins in his first 2 years. It is what it is. That's the proof. We do know that this general manager have failed to build an offensive line, wanted to hire a guy that has never coached before. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That they wanted to make the head coach before Lovie Smith, the quarterback's coach.
Josh
McCown. They wanted to go in that. See, he has this cocoon of coaches that the John Carroll, all of that. So this year, like, okay, D'Amico hired the offensive coordinator the last time. D'Amico signed off on this time. This is strictly a Nick Caserio hire. And after 3 games, you can see the frustration with D'Amico. And D'Amico is going to basically say, hey, man, this dude is bringing in, like, if he could have just basically built an offensive line, what in the hell would this team be right now? If you would have just brought in, like, none of your buddies from this whole college of, you know, John Carroll's and all this other stuff, like, what would you, like, you told us it wouldn't be a New England offense. It is clear. And shout out to, you hear them keys rattling, Doc Payton. Doc Payton told us before the season even started, and I argued it. I was like, nah, Doc, it's going to be something different.
I argued it too.
Bro, so when D'Amico cut CJGJ, and we ain't talked about that, D'Amico said something that I don't think it resonated. He said it was my decision. He didn't say we talked about it. He said it's my decision. So going forward, I think D'Amico knows that this is his dream job, and he's letting somebody make decisions that's gonna, like, bro, you had Bobby Slowick that had a better efficient offense than We are ranked 32nd in the league. We was talking about with Bobby Slowick last year, like, oh, it can't get no worse. Bullshit. We've seen it. We witness it right now. So D'Amico is like, no. And see, D'Amico played with a team. Coached the team with San Francisco, and he had Jimmy Garoppolo. It was a playoff game that Jimmy didn't even get over 100 yards. D'Amico knows what an inept quarterback was offensive line. Whatever it is on the offensive side that they're doing, they're not getting it done. And he said, like, that's not on me. So I think if somebody gonna have to end up walking out of that door, I think Caserio is gonna be first.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be because D'Amico is a fan favorite, and you got to think about it. This is a business at the end of the day. I think that it's a lot of decisions that Caserio that made that has been good, but a lot that has kind of like set this team back a little bit. I mean,
check hey, Nitty, I'm gonna say this. This is my phrase. If you're talking about D'Amico and Caserio, check the resume of when they were here. Tell me D'Amico's resume and what he didn't do properly. Because if you say Slowick, he won 2 playoff games with him. Mm-hmm. When you say Caserio, he can't get a competent lineman. Like we hoping Ursary turns out to be. You drafted Juice, you drafted Green, you drafted Fisher. Like these guys that's supposed to be here right now playing. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, if you would have hit on those 3 guys, like what are we talking about now? These are high draft picks. This is the first round and 2 second round linemen. And you missed. You're missing right now. I'm not saying Fisher is a miss, but right now you in your second year and you can't get on the field. Juice had a pretty decent game, but Juice should have been the start. Like we should have came into the season this year, like not even looking for an interior lineman. Like, oh man, Juice solidified. Yeah, Penn State. Yeah, we got this.
Juice might be starting this Sunday. He's been practicing at
Here's my thing, Pat. We spent other resources not even knowing if he was the guy.
Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do right now because what is what you got. But I'm just giving an update saying.
Right, I get that. I get like before when free agency was here. We wouldn't even have to look at guards if we knew that Juice was the guy because you drafted the guy in the second round. Like we could have used those resources with Tomlinson and the other guy. We could have took it somewhere else. So what I'm saying, when you missed on 3, well, you're unsure on 3. You missed on 1 and unsure on 2.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot my man some bail.
What's that?
I'm gonna shoot my man some bail, Nick Caserio. I agree with everything you said. I 1,000%, 100% agree with you. However, my only pushback is look around the league. The draft as a whole, and Nick will tell you, it's a crapshoot. Every year, it's only maybe one true guy that you that's gonna do good. That's a can't miss. But sometimes even those guys that are can't miss, if you go to the wrong team, the wrong situation, the wrong system, it just doesn't work, Now with Nick missing on these guys he missed on, i.e. Kenyon Green, the jury is still out on Patterson and Juice. However, I can't be mad at you because the guys that you could have drafted, you could have had Kyle Hamilton, you could have had Lindenberg. Oh God, I ain't gonna say his name, but you get what I'm saying. However, it's not guaranteed that the guys that you could have had would have worked here. So all I'm gonna say is I'm never gonna be the guy that's gonna pound the tables to say, "Oh, fire Nick Caserio," because he's done. He's done.
Yes.
When you got a GM, your GM, there's no such thing as a perfect GM. If I had to say a perfect GM or somebody that's good as a GM, it would be Ozzie Newsome when he was a GM for Baltimore. Ozzie, when he was the GM, he built that team how that team has always been built. Strong run game, dominant defense. Mm-hmm. Like,
So let me hold on. Let me cut you off, Ben. So I'm not pumped. Like I love the way, like before the season started, I was the one that's saying that the question mark was with the offensive line. But if you look at what Caserio was able to do, like, and I know Doc Payton say you can't exclude the first 2 years. The first 2 years wasn't built for winning. That
no,
third year in
real.
in free agency in the draft. So I look at the Texans team. So when you go from the third year up until now, and you go to before the season started, and I think I said it on the show. I said I think we have a top five as far as talent wise, top to bottom in the NFL. We top five. So that was built by Caserio, not Caserio and D'Amico. I don't want to hear D'Amico said out his mouth he don't like scouting, he don't like film watching, he don't do it. That's Caserio. But what I'm saying is Caserio and his scouts that the New England, whatever they do or whatever they did or whatever. We have 3 offensive linemen that you spent pretty high draft picks. If you hit on one and one is like mediocre and the other one is like, you got to hit on one, miss on one, and the other one is mediocre. You can't miss on one and the other 2 are just not starters. And it's a first round, second round, and second round. Like somebody has to pay the price. And so when I go back and I said, they're going to look at the resumes, and D'Amico is going to go to Cal McNair and say, look at my defense. Look what I was able to do. Like, there's not a team that have lost 3 games by a combined score like what it was. Like, it's very low. Didn't give up that many points. Like, we should have easily been 3-0 with a mediocre offense, but we're not. So if somebody has to take the head on the guillotine, it's going to be Caserio. Now, I'm not calling for him to be fired, but I'm just saying, like, it's like D'Amico is getting to the point, like, hey, this is my 3rd year, and we can't have a competent offensive line, and the offensive coordinator that you chose is last in the league. Man, you're wasting my talent that I have here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say I fought D'Amico for that because as a head coach, I understand all you want to do is coach, but it's more to being a head coach than just coaching. You need to have your hand in something of everything.
Yeah, you just can't hand over the reins all the time and just be like, hey, I let them do their thing.
Like, you got to know what spend time.
You notice though, Pat, in this offseason, he was, and I don't know if this was just for the media and taking pictures, but, it was a lot of times that he was over there with the offense.
Oh, I believe he's over there, but I just think that D'Amico knows what he's looking at on offense because you spent your whole career planning against offense. That's one thing, but to know how to scheme and what talent needs to be here and there, that's a whole different skill set. That's scouting, that's coaching, that's offensive assistance. That's a whole nother ball game that D'Amico is like, that's not him. He could be over there and ask the questions, okay, why do we do this? CJ, why you didn't throw here? And I see this and you didn't do that. That's easy to do. But when you say, hey man, why we're not running these routes and why we're not scheming like this and like that, that's not D'Amico's, that's not his forte. So he knows offense, but not enough. Like, he knows offense, but could D'Amico be an offensive coordinator? Hell no.
Hell no.
So he knows offense, but he don't know enough to just say, hey, this is what it takes
to know how to attack it defensively.
Right, exactly. But do I know offense enough to how to attack a defense? Now, that takes a whole special mind. And I don't think it's too many people in the NFL that has ever been able to do that.
Do both.
So he entrusted a guy that got 6 rings on his fingers and 20 plus years of experience to get the shit done. And you give me a dude that got us a 32nd ranked offense, and I'm a top 5, defense again. Like, come on, man. That's why you seeing the frustration with D'Amico. And he said, like, this is my team, this is my decision. Yep. So I think he's about to say, hey, Cal, like, come on, man, we got to do something. These are not my guys. Those are his guys. These are not my guys.
we about to Nick Casario won't be fired, but we about to see D'Amico at some point pull a Bill O'Brien, not become a GM, but look for a guy that he feels like that can bring him the guys that he wants and he needs. And I'm going to say that in order for that to work, this is for you, D'Amico, you're going to have to get out there and do the work as well. It's one thing to trust your scouts to say, hey, get me this type of guy, get me this type of player. I mean, as I keep saying, you look at the tag under my name, I'm available. I need to give me the phone call.
That's all we need, man. But y'all, we actually was we about to get ready to wrap up, y'all. We about 5 minutes to the hour. We appreciate y'all, man. If y'all can hear it in my voice, I know that, man. I'm feeling real melancholy about this team, man. And hopefully this weekend they can turn me up with some kind of drastic win. I mean, if we barely win, I still might not be happy, y'all. I need a 30-pointer. And if we can't, and that's to me, that's a miracle. If we can get that, bro, that's a miracle, because this team just, I don't see it, bro. This is some of the worst defense I done ever just seen. And that's coming from a Houston Texans fan. But man, I want to give a shout out to everybody in the Bull Ring, man. We appreciate y'all for coming in, watching the show with us, man, sticking around, commenting in the Bull Ring. Y'all know y'all mean a whole lot, man. I want to give y'all shout outs. Let me get the sound effects ready. Hold on. All right, boom. Okay, so boom. First, man, we got that boy Willie Jackson, man. Hold on. We appreciate you, my guy, man. DQ in the building. We appreciate you. Brandon, as always, man. Brandon, we appreciate you, man. Mellow Mike, man.
Mellow, email you my number.
T. Jones in the building, man. You right. That was very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Southside Hold'em. Texas Tangents, appreciate you, my guy, man. Appreciate Willie Jackson. Again. Hey, Ninja Call, man, our cousin from Cleveland, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Alan in the building, man. Appreciate Alan, you know what I'm saying? Space Age, man. Appreciate you. Julius Harris, man. We appreciate you, my guy. Let's see who else we got up here, man. I know I said Brandon, man. If I did, man, Brandon, come on down. No, appreciate you, Brandon, man. As always, D McAdams. I was about to say, see, I'm a DMC fans. I was about to be like, DMC
I'm the king
Adams.
of rock. There is none higher.
You call me sire. Okay, we don't stop running. Let's see. I think
fantasy.
Everybody, y'all, man.
Oh, fantasy.
Fantasy. Appreciate you.
No, Mellow Mike, bro.
Oh, no, you know we got Mellow Mike, man. It said my page is beeping his pen lined up my Motorola. Hey,
oh my God, man.
Right? But hey, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Is there anything that y'all want to bring before we get up out of here?
Hey, man, we missed y'all Tuesday, and today we was gonna do 30 minutes, but you see how it went, so and we back. Sorry for the wait.
Like we never left.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The only thing I want to say is I haven't given up hope. I need to see competent drives. I want to see 0 3-and-outs. I want to see a sustained run game. And I want to see CJ. Like, I don't really care about the numbers that he put up, but just making the right reads in the pockets, making the right throws, and just keep moving the chains. Everything else take care of itself. Like you can move the chains and pass for 300 and plus yards and still do some boneheaded shit. So I just want to see him play a nice, clean, competent game. And if we do that, then yeah, the scoreboard is going to show something, and it'll give us hope. And we'll play Baltimore next. And if you carry that momentum over, and you see a sense of urgency, then okay, then we got something to build on. Go to the bye and just you know we'll see what happens from that, man. But I just need to see a competent offense from Nick Cave. That's it.
That's it, man. That's it, y'all. So look, man, we know game time is this Sunday. Man, we wish the team luck, man. I'm gonna be rooting for them no matter what. And we know that y'all will too, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in Tuesday. We'll be doing our week 4 game wrap. And hopefully it'll be a victory Tuesday, man. We can you know what I'm saying, come on here celebrating. Hold up, but I ain't gonna play it until we win.
Score prediction: we win this game 33-17.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping we do too, man. I'm like Kodak Black. I hope so. I really hope that they pull it off, man.
Score prediction for me, I'm gonna say 31-10. And they get that 7 points in the fourth quarter because we just mollywopped them and dog walked them. So 31-10.
I'm not gonna give a score prediction. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say that we score on the first drive. I'm gonna say we score on the first drive. As soon as we get the ball, we score, and then it's just smooth sailing for the rest of the game. If this ends up being a Cinderella team or Cinderella year, and I'm all for it, I'm gonna tell y'all what it's gonna look like. It's gonna look like this game against the Titans. It's gonna look like a team re-energized. You're gonna see I'm gonna tell you now. You're gonna see a lot of celebrating. You're gonna see a lot of celebrating over probably the most minute thing, but anything positive, you're gonna see this team just gobble it up. Pause. And if we see that and these guys just galvanize and come together and actually, we might be watching, you know what I'm saying, a team that can, do something amazing. Because wouldn't it be in Houston Texans fashion to start off a season that we all thought we were going to the Super Bowl, to start off 0-3, and then to just ring off a hell of a win, like you say, kill a 11-game win streak and actually go to the Super Bowl and win it? That would be Houston Texans, man. I'm telling y'all. So I still believe at the end of the day, man. But like I say, y'all make sure that y'all are here Tuesday when we'll do our game wrap, and it's going down, man. We'll see y'all then.
Sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Texans on 3. We in the building. My boy say 57-14.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon said, what was that Brandon said?
Hey, didn't we beat the Titans 57-14 one time before?
Oh yeah, it was that.
Yeah.
It was that. So if it's something like that, y'all, but don't sleep on that rookie, because if that rookie beat us, y'all, I'm telling y'all, will be depressed. But anyway, man, it's Texas on 3. We up out of here, y'all. We will see y'all Tuesday. Y'all know what time it is, man.
For sure.